Now, who are entitled to receive the zakat? Who are those entitled to receive the zakat? This was mentioned in chapter 9, Surah At-Tawbah, verse number 60. Allah the Almighty says, zakat expenditures are only for the poor and for the needy and for those employed to collect the zakat and for those whose hearts are to be won over and for the freeing of the captures, that is the slaves, as we will explain, and for those in debt, and for the cause of Allah, and for the stranded travelers, an obligation imposed by Allah the Almighty Azza wa Jal. So these are the 8 categories known to be as masarifu az-zakat. And to go into details, they are number 1, the poor. And the poor is the person who does not have enough to meet his needs and the needs of those who depend upon him, whether it be food, drink, clothing, shelter, and the likes. So he has nothing, or he has less than half of what suffices him. And he is given the provision that would suffice him for 1 year from zakat. While the needy or al-miskeen is someone who's better, but still he's in need. So he may have more than half of what he needs for him and for his dependents, but it's still not enough. So how can we evaluate between the poor and the needy, al-faqir and al-miskeen? Scholars usually say that al-faqir, who could not find what is enough, such as he may find lunch, but he can't find dinner. His salary may suffice him if he's working for 1 week, but not to the rest of the month. While someone who's in need might be better off. He might have a car. He may live in a house. He may have food for lunch and dinner, but still it's not enough for his needs. He may need money to pay for the medical bills, and he's unable to do so. Yes, he has a salary. He has food on the table. He has a roof on his head. It's not enough for him to, it would not suffice him in that field. So this is the difference between the poor and the needy. The third category is those who work and are employed to collect the zakat. And we have to point out a common mistake that a lot of the people may think of. They may think of this category to refer for those working in charity organizations. And this is not true. They're not eligible for zakat, even if they are working to collect zakat and charity and distribute it. This category mentioned in this ayah, those employed to collect zakat, refer only to those employed by the imam, by the Muslim ruler, because this is a public service. Unlike charity organizations who may be funded by zakat, may be funded by charity, yet it's not a public service. They get their salaries from what they collect or from donors. Those employed to collect the zakat, which is a pillar of Islam, this is referring to the employees employed by the Muslim ruler. So they devote themselves to such a job, even if they're rich, even if they're not poor or needy, but because they're working for the government, they are given from the zakat according to their work.